straight. We're back on. We're back on. We're back on. Let's go.
Has been investigating Malik Beasley for gambling on NBA games for the past 18 months. And not just any gambling, we're talking about betting on games and player props, including potentially his own. And here's where it gets crazy. On January 31st, 2024, the Milwaukee Bucks took on the Portland Trail Blazers. The odds on Malik Beasley recording fewer than 2.5 rebounds went from plus 120 to minus 250. That's an insane line movement. Someone was betting heavy that Beasley wouldn't get 3 rebounds. Beasley would finish with 6 rebounds that night. The bets lost, but the damage was done. Now, to understand why this is such a big deal, we gotta talk about the ghost that haunts every NBA gambling scandal, and we're gonna start with Tim Donaghy. Back in 2007, the NBA's worst nightmare came true.
Yeah,
Donaghy,
this nigga's a bitch.
13-year veteran referee, was caught betting on games he officiated, and we're not talking about small money here. Investigators found that he made between $30,000 to $200,000 betting on NBA games for over 4 seasons, and the way he did it was genius and terrifying.
Nigga, you believe, you want me to believe, like, the U.S. government and the NBA, well, whoever the fuck it is, y'all niggas want me to believe over 4 years, right, this nigga only won up to $200,000. They may think y'all niggas must think I'm a dumbass. Y'all got everyone else, but you don't got me.
He used insider knowledge, which refs hated which players, who was secretly injured, who was hungover, which coaches would go ballistic and get technicals.
And this nigga was reffing the game.
Showed that in games that Donaghy reffed, 57% went over the expected point totals compared to just 44% normally. Those are just 1 in 1,000 odds. Donaghy would go to federal prison for 15 months, but more importantly, it shattered the NBA's credibility. Every bad call, every weird game, fans wondered if it was fixed. I mean, the Dallas Mavericks just won the Cooper Flag lottery just a few months after trading Luka Doncic, and everybody thinks that was rigged. But if you think
that shit was so weird, bro.
Let me introduce you to Jontay Porter, the case that's probably keeping Malik Beasley up at night. Jontay Porter was Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, barely getting minutes for the Toronto Raptors. But in 2024, he got caught in the most brazen gambling scheme imaginable. On March 20th, 2024, someone placed an $80,000 bet that Porter would underperform in points, rebounds, and assists. And if Porter played badly enough, that bet would pay out $1.1 million. 3 minutes into the game.
Like, what kind of dickhead ass nigga do you gotta be? Like, on God, bro, let's just, like, think about some shit real quick. What kind of dickhead ass dude do you gotta be, right, to work your whole entire life, right? Work your whole entire life, right? Get to the NBA, right, nigga? Get to the NBA. And then tell niggas to bet on your fucking under. Wouldn't you want to do good, nigga? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand niggas. Like, I don't understand niggas. Niggas be doing shit all for the wrong reason, bro. And it'd be so crazy.
Porter claimed he felt sick and left. The bet would have won, except sportsbooks caught on and voided it. The investigation revealed that Porter was in massive gambling debt and was being threatened by his co-conspirators. He was sharing inside information, manipulating his own performance, and even betting against his own team using other people's accounts.
Nigga was betting against his own fucking team. This nigga is an op-ass nigga, bro. Oh my motherfucking God. I knew this nigga was betting on himself. But betting against your team is honestly the wildest shit. Like, I don't even know how you can go to practice, nigga. Like, oh my God.
Result, a lifetime ban from the NBA.
Betting against your team in the season is wild behavior.
3 to 4 years in prison, with sentencing coming this December. So where does Beasley's case fall? Well, here's what we currently know. The investigation has been going on for 18 months.
No one knows his team.
New York, the same office that took down Jontay Porter. They're investigating wire fraud, which, as the expert Wade Fink explained, is the federal government to lock.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was betting and shit too.
His entire 2023-24 season with Milwaukee. Multiple sports
Her shit is rigged as fuck.
betting patterns starting in January of 2024.
But I'm gonna be on that college football sports book, nigga. Can't wait for that shit. Saturday mornings, ooh, college game day, nigga. College game day, nigga. I cannot wait for that shit.
Anytime you've got a gambling investigation, it is not isolated to one.
I'm just getting tensed up over here just thinking about it, nigga.
We could get a small business loan fast.
Getting over here tensed up and shit. Fuck.
Involves more than one, which means we have a much bigger problem. This gambling investigation is bigger than just Malik Beasley. The timing of this news breaking couldn't have been worse because
lightning outside. What the fuck, nigga?
Beasley was set to make tens of millions of dollars. Remember that $42 million contract extension with Detroit? It's completely dead now. The Pistons immediately pivoted, and now they're chasing Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Karis LeVert instead. Think about that. Beasley went from negotiating a $14 million per year deal to being completely untouchable in the last 24 hours. And I hate to sound
that
like
thunder scared the hell out of me. Yeah, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Beasley's first run-in with the law. Back in 2020, Beasley pulled a gun on a family that was touring a house in his neighborhood. And he was guilty to felony threats of violence, served 78 days in jail, and got suspended 12 games by the NBA. At the time, people gave him a second chance, and I think that was wonderful. He was young, he made a mistake, he served his time, but now this gambling...
Nah. You just don't pull a gun on a nigga and call it a mistake, bro. What the fuck do niggas to be thinking a mistake is? I be thinking a mistake is when I drop water on the floor. That's a motherfucking mistake. Pointing a gun at a nigga is not a motherfucking mistake, nigga. That's intentional, bro. Honestly, back in the 2006, it might have been more tough to hide it with bookies and shit. Kind of, bro. I feel like nowadays it's just so easy to know what a nigga is betting. Like that nigga Malik Beasley, he dunked the ball with five seconds left. Like, what the fuck was this nigga thinking?
Investigation is strike 2, and in the NBA's eyes, it might be strike 3.
Like some stupid dickhead
Let's
shit.
talk about numbers because this is what makes this so tragic. Beasley has made about $60 million in his career, which is not bad, but he was about to cash in big time. Coming off of a season where he was second in the NBA and made threes, shot 41.6% from deep, and played all 82 games, Beasley was looking at potentially his last big contract. At 28 years old, this $42 million deal would have set
He was about to get a big ass contract.
He's clear of all charges, and that's a big if. His reputation is destroyed. Teams are
now the Detroit Pistons finna for real be ass. God damn.
Gonna look at him and see the previous gun charges.
I don't know, bro.
Investigation and
I don't know.
That he might be too much of a risk.
Because Beasley was.
One anonymous analyst told Deadspin that unfortunately Malik Beasley's career might
I don't
be
know
over.
about the
But
Pistons.
here's what really keeps Adam Silver up at night. Beasley isn't some end of the bench scrub like Jonte Porter. This is a legitimate NBA starter, one of the best shooters in the NBA. And the NBA had gone all in on gambling sponsorships, and frankly, that makes me sick. Not now. But we're talking about deals with MGM Resorts, FanDuel, DraftKings, billions.
Time to go. Time to go. The big three. The big three who? Have I farted lately?
That's the main reason I take gaming sponsorships. It's literally everywhere.
Bruh, yes, I farted lately, nigga. Have you farted lately?
Participant gets blurred. Terry Rozier is also under investigation.
Oh, time with the big three.
March of 2023.
Ice Cube's League, yeah.
Left after
It might be, nigga.
And never played again that season. The betting patterns on his props were suspicious as hell.
Terry Rozier, does he still play in the NBA?
Rozier and now Beasley caught up in federal gambling investigations in the last 2 years.
These niggas all getting busted for gambling.
Beasley's actually facing here. Wire fraud isn't some minor charge. It can carry up to 20 years in federal prison.
Damn!
Won't get that much time if he's convicted.
What the fuck?
Reporters looking at 3 to 4 years, and his case involved actively manipulating games. But any prison time ends your NBA career, period. The investigation has been already going on for 18 months. Federal cases like this, with search warrants and witness interviews, they can take years to resolve.
clapping the
The
Lakers.
defense attorney said it best. It is not unusual for a federal investigation, especially ones that involve search warrants, subpoenas,
And they was
interviews,
cooking the
to take
Lakers.
years. So even if Beasley is innocent, he might be in limbo for the next 2 to 3 years. What team is going to sign him with that hanging over his head? Look, I know it's easy to pile on Malik Beasley right now, but it's important to remember that he has not been charged with anything yet. His attorney keeps emphasizing the presumption of innocence, and he's right. But here's what kills me about this situation. Beasley had everything going for him, and it truly kills me when I watch a story like this, because this is a sad rise and fall. He'd overcome being a bench player, survived the gun charges, Larsa Pippen, bounced around 5 teams in 4 years, and finally found a home in Detroit, contributing to a playoff team. He was beloved by the fans.
Yeah, this shit makes me sick. I can't even watch this shit no more. Malik Beasley, bro, thank you for going so crazy in Detroit, but goddamn, nigga, your time has definitely come to a fucking end. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll see y'all boys next video.